excited to watch him today and see what he does. But yeah, I would say just, highlights of my game is versatility, just being able to do everything, honestly. Just, go out, run routes, come in, block, be in the backfield, be in the slot, just a little bit of everywhere. So.
Middle Tennessee was probably your most productive game. Can you talk a little bit about what allowed you to really get involved that game?
Yeah, for sure. Especially that second half, we just started running this little tight end screen, and for some reason they didn't want to try to stop it. So I think there was a drive where we ran that play maybe like 5 times, 6 times in a row, and we just kept going at it, and they couldn't stop it. So, on that play, I need help from my teammates. So the receivers out there are doing a great job blocking also. So my teammates helped me out, but that was a fun game.
Talk to me a little bit, about the film process. Throughout the week, what are you looking for in opposing teams, and just, what's that process like for you? Are you watching film, in your college dorm? Like, what do you, what's your process like?
Yeah. I like going to the building and watching film. I feel like it's a little more productive than staying in my apartment. But yeah, definitely just looking at tendencies. Tendencies about the players I'm about to be going up against, and then also tendencies for the defense. Seeing what they're going to be running in different downs and different times in the game. So. And
one last question is: have you met with the Bengals, and what would it be like, to play with Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and team?
Yeah, I have met with the Bengals, and that'd be awesome. That was actually when I was a little kid. I lived in Kentucky, and that was we played in the Bengals stadium, so that was the first NFL stadium I played in. So, those are all great players, and it'd be awesome.
So I live in Cincinnati. Are you a Bengals fan?
I just watch tight ends honestly right now. I want to say I'm a fan of any teams, but I mean, I do like the Bengals close to where I used to live. So.
And one last question, so I'm asking a ton, but you talked about watching tight ends. When you were younger, even now, what are the tight ends that you grew up watching?
Yeah, when I was younger, definitely like Rob Gronkowski, but now I watch Travis Kelce as much as I can. I think every season I've been in college, I always get his every play that he's ran, and I watch it, and I watch it multiple times in the year. So I've probably watched every single one of his plays over the last 4 or 5 years. So
appreciate it. Best of luck.
So those who don't know you, what do they say about your hair? What do you think? See your hair is
it depends. I've had a few people say I look like Jesus, and then a few people say I look like Thor too. So it kind of just depends on the person.
Will you keep the locks going throughout your NFL career? What do you think? Or?
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever had long hair, so I'm planning on keeping it though for a little bit. So
when did you grow it out?
I've been growing out for a little over 1.5 years now.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What was it like before that? A fade or a crew? What were you wearing?
Yeah, I did like a little fade and a little kind of mullet in the back. So
okay, a mullet?
A little like a faux hawk kind of, like not necessarily like a mullet, but yeah.
This is better.
Yeah.
Hey, Dallin, with your journey going from BYU, transferring to CSU, you have a lot of experience, a lot of life experience. What do you think you bring to the table as it relates to your journey and the maturity you bring to whatever NFL franchise draft is?
Yeah, for sure. I actually think a big part. I served a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and that helped me out with everything, like my maturity, time management, trusting in God. That was the most important moment in my life. I feel like that's helped me. And so with that opportunity, the maturity, like you said, just being able to work with every different type of person, being able to communicate, it's helped me a lot. So I feel like I can bring a lot to the locker room.
And last, what do you bring to the table? What do you think your skill set is? Is there an NFL comp guy you can look up to that you feel like you're bringing a similar skill set?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I definitely watch as much Travis Kelce as I can. Obviously, I'm not to that point yet, but that's definitely someone who I look up to, and I'll try to play as similar as I can to him.